Hey, what you're going to learn in this very short video is how to draw accurately, and it's just going to take you mere minutes to watch this video and then implement it right away and learn and create accurate drawings. When I first started drawing, I probably did exactly the same thing that you did because that's what our middle school teacher told us to do, which was to go sit down and just start drawing. There was really no other direction. And so this other direction that I got was after I drew out, via the old way, a children's portrait. And so it was way off because, children actually have different proportions than adults. And so my little bald child that was like 18 months old looked like a bald old man. And so my teacher at the time just said, oh, we got to erase the whole thing and let me show you how we're going to get an accurate drawing. Today, I want to teach you this drawing method because I know if you master this method, and you can do it in mere minutes, your drawings are going to be such a fabulous foundation for your oil paintings. So let's go ahead and watch the video and so you can get started on accurately drawing. This is an example of one that I did of this dog. And so what I did, and you can't really see it here, but so you can see how I added the grid to him, and I did that actually using Photoshop. And in that 6 methods of drawing, I actually have this Photoshop template, so you can use those. If you know how to use Photoshop, you can create them yourself. It's really pretty easy. So one of the things I really like about this grid system is that I can further define it and break it down. So for example, in this painting, I can actually put another triangle, do a line from here to here, and then cut across. And what that's going to help me do is define where his eyes are. So if I look at the angle, there's a slight angle there. So by creating that grid just even further down, I can readily see that angle, right? So I'm going to go from here, here, to here, here, and here. It all follows the same angle. If I don't have that defined, the dog's going to look wonky. So there's your technical term for the day, wonky. So I've already drawn this one out, and I used my iPad to draw him out. Let me show you another way. Okay, in this one, so you can see we've got a large grid, and then I broke it down even further into each section. And I was kind of lazy about this one because all I was really interested in was making sure that I kind of placed the butterfly just about right. It didn't need to be perfect because I was going to bring it forward. This is actually a composite of 2 images that I put together because I wanted the butterfly in there and the cat kind of just looking at it. So this was further broken down here, and I relayed that to this image over here. So you can still see some of the grid that's happening under here in my painting. And I drew all this out using this grid. So what I really like about this triangle grid is I don't really have to do the math to figure out the squares, like the square inch, the distance between each one. As long as I know the size that I'm going to be painting on, which this is an 8 by 10. All I need to do is make sure this is an 8 by 10. So if this is a 16 by 20, it's the same ratio as what an 8 by 10 would be. Okay, so if I've got 11 by 14, I need to make sure and crop my image to be the same size of ratio as an 11 by 14, and then do the grid on that reference photo. That's a ratio to 11 by 14. Hey, I hope you really enjoyed that video and got an aha moment. And so I wanted to ask you a favor. First, can you think of anybody that needs this information too? I want you to share it with them so that you can be their hero in helping them get better drawings for their artwork. Okay, because everybody struggles with this in some way, some shape or form. And this is another tool that really helps create a great foundation for your oil paintings or drawings, or, if you like watercolors, okay? It's just a great way to create a solid foundation. Then also, if you like this, there are actually a total of 6 methods that I teach in my Intro to Oil Painting class. So the Intro to Oil Painting program is essentially what I wish somebody would have told me way back when. And so that it really kind of solidified my initial skill level. And this is not something that every single instructor teaches. This is golden nuggets that I've pulled from various instructors over the last 20 years, and then also from my own trial and error. So I want you to check out that program. It's called Intro to Oil Painting Program. I'm going to have a link below. So those are two things I'd like for you to do. One, share this with somebody, because everybody struggles with drawing. Let's take the struggle away. Two, check out the Intro to Oil Painting program. It's only $27 and it is totally worth it. I can guarantee that. And as a matter of fact, I do. If you don't like it, you get a 30-day money back guarantee. All right. So be on the lookout. Be sure to like, subscribe, give me a heart and all that jazz, and be on the lookout for the next big tip. Until next time, stay safe, happy and healthy, and happy creating.